Hi.
Let's talk about how to ride with your partner comfortable and safely, two up on a motorcycle. Me and Rose, we'll be riding for over 10 years together. We have used four different motorcycles with no problem, but our main bikes is the GS 1200, the BMW, the Beamer, and our Harley. Okay, our first date about 12 years ago was with a Harley. We went on a coastline and we have a nice, comfortable ride on shore so she can see the water. And a beautiful day like this that you watch on a video right now. So then we went on a beach bar and we have some iced coffee and we just talk. She never rode a motorcycle with me before and she was always scared about riding a motorcycle about that time. So I explained to her how to sit on the bike and she can lay back on the sissy bar if we are on a straight on a highway. But if we are on turns, she can bring her body a little bit forward against mine so the bike can have a better center of gravity on a turn. So she was very comfortable with the whole thing, and on the first ride we have out, she was really good pillion, very good passenger. About that time I also have a Phaser 600 so I can do my business around the city. Much easier bike, much more narrow than the Harley, so we did ride that too. She was a little bit uncomfortable with the Phaser because it was much higher than the Harley. The Harley is a fat boy, very low to the ground. But she got used to it. Not that easy, but she always, even today, loved the Harley. Since then, we've been through a lot of rides, thousands of miles together, and always, even today, we'll be talking about techniques how on a motorcycle, new techniques, new equipment, everything. About that time, I realized she likes to take a lot of pictures. So before GoPro and everything, we have to use our phones to take pictures, and we carry a small camera, digital camera about that time. And before that, we have the film, of course. But she loved to take pictures, so she was using her phone all the time when we ran out of battery on the camera and stuff like that. And this is what everything started. So my first recommendation would be have her comfortable on the bike. Make sure on your first rides together, you go slow. Then my second recommendation will be explain to them how to move the body on a motorcycle. People that don't ride motorcycles, so they don't understand that. So if you have an amateur passenger, explain to them. It's nothing wrong to move the body a little bit forward on turns, or let's say you're riding the tail of the dragon. She can't really sit on the back. She can help you a little bit by moving the body a little bit forward, okay? So you have a better center of gravity. Very important when you're riding back roads and country roads that we do. We do that a lot. We love it. Second, I will say that make sure they're comfortable on the motorcycle. Make sure they have a backrest. A backrest is very important for two up. It can be the rear bag, it can be a sissy bar, it can be anything. And make sure they have something to hold on the side of the bike. Most bikes, they have handles on their side, so they can hold on something just in case. And make sure the foot pegs, they are adjusted properly for them. I have changed them. I have put thick rubber karayaki foot pegs on the rear so she doesn't get too much vibration from the motorcycle. You can do the same. On the Beamer, I have made special cushions on the rear because she was very uncomfortable with the rear luggage and everything. So you have to do these adjustments for your passenger to make them make sure they're really comfortable, and ask them all the time, is this good? Is this good? And test ride. Do it a lot of test riding together before you go on a long trip. And I will say the first ride, just go slow, go by the beach, go in a country, was not too busy, maybe with friends, and have them enjoy the ride. Don't let them get the motorcycle on their own way. Just let them laugh, and they start wanting it to go for a ride. I remember sometimes I went to take the car, and she's like, "Well, it's a beautiful day. Let's take the bike." So everything, this is where everything started. And take her with you on the first long trip. After you both get comfortable with each other, you can go and look, Asian places, museums and stuff, and this and that. But take her for a long ride so she can get comfortable with long trips. And let her be comfortable with riding on a motorcycle for long distance, okay? And then we're going to be talking about equipment. You have to teach her how to dress up. Usually people that don't ride motorcycles, they don't have any equipment, okay? So let her get used to with helmets, jackets, protection gear, and all this stuff. Explain to them what the gear, each one, does for you, what the helmet does, what the jacket does, why they are also different from regular jackets, and the gloves, the pants, the waterproof equipment, and everything you have. Okay, the next tip I'm going to say is packing. Explain them how to pack, train them. What I have done with Rose in the beginning, I remember on our first long distance trip. Okay, she came home. We used to live in separate homes about the time, so she came to my home so we can leave for a trip in a taxi. Okay, she carried 4 big bags with her to go on a motorcycle trip. I'm like, what are you doing? Okay, so I gave her the one motorcycle saddle bag, and I told her, listen, this is where you're going to be putting your stuff. So she stayed like 2-3 hours there on the floor and tried to collect the stuff she wanted to go for a trip. She was so surprised. There is not too much space on the motorcycle, okay? So think about that. So today, after all these years we've been riding together, we are able to carry also cabin gear. We have one of the panniers as a fridge, so we have for camping in the night we have beer, steaks, burgers, whatever you can think of. It's like you have a little cooler with you all the time. Of course, for 1-2 days, not for a long time, because we also use motels. But now, today's, she knows exactly how to pack everything, and I don't even have to talk about here what you need to do. Okay, I do my own stuff. I collect the drone, the batteries, safety equipment for the motorcycle, and all this kind of stuff. So we're all good now. So when we started together about 11, 12 years ago, we have just regular jackets, we have some gloves, and we have some boots. Well, I have a lot of gear because I've been riding forever, but she didn't. So we started, getting one thing at a time. First, we start with, of course, with the helmet. The helmet was the same like mine, so we look good. So she loved that. Then we start with the jacket. I explained to her why if we have the same color jacket, it will look good on the bike and we will look good in the pictures. The trick was the pictures. She wanted to look good on the pictures and on the video. So everything started getting right. We got motorcycle jacket, we got motorcycle gloves, we have motorcycle shoes, pants and stuff like that. Today we have everything. We have intercom, we talk each other with mass communication, DMC, the packed up bolts. We have very good helmets, we have the sharp flip-ons, we have Gore-Tex jackets and suits for any kind of weather, and we already been doing for many years now, we've been doing long distance trips around everywhere, in Greece, in Italy, in Europe, everywhere. Hello. Hello, where are we going?
I think somewhere very far away.
Far away. So
Yes.
we're a little bit stressed up, but the bike is loaded much better than last year. Check it out. So we're a little bit stressed out, we're gonna relax on the road. The road, it will clear our minds and it will heal our soul, right?
You're right.
All right, see you again later. So we start riding, very comfortable each other, and we love riding. This is the trick. We both love riding the motorcycle. Okay, so this is where everything's starting. But there is the third recommendation that I'm gonna give you is give them the camera, get them a GoPro, get them something so they can take pictures and video around. Women, they love that. Okay, most of the video you're gonna see in our YouTube channel is being shot by Rose. She's sitting on the back seat and she wants to record everything. So what I have done is I just got another GoPro for I can moto vlog from the front, and I can get a different perspective from both of us riding. But she loves to shoot video. She wants to record everything she sees for our memories. Very important. So this is my third recommendation. Get them a GoPro. Get them busy doing something on the motorcycle. They love to offer something, and this is very important. They participate in a big time by shooting video the beautiful places you both gonna see. So I asked her many times, I have put this motorcycle, the Beamer, you see, has a lot of RAM mounts. I can put a camera here, I can put a camera there, I can put a camera in the rear. I asked her 1,000 times, you don't have to hold the camera all the time. I mean, we can put it, I can give you the remote control, and you can put it steady somewhere. And she's like, no, it's not the same. This is what I want. So let her have fun shooting video everywhere. They love that. So we're gonna stop somewhere here to to dress up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna turn the GoPro this way. Are you recording, or I should turn the GoPro? And when they get tired, they will tell you. Okay, so use your GoPro to keep shooting the video, let them take some rest, and believe me, you will know when they start recording again. Especially if you have an intercom, you can talk open communication like a DMC or a mass communication. If you don't know what that is, it's like you have the person next to you. You don't have to press anything. It's open conversation all the time for like 7 to 8 hours, as long as the battery lasts. There's road for motorcycles, a lot of motorcycles, a lot. So you can see on your left there, the top of the mountains, they're still holding in snow.
Κατεβαίνω, εντάξει, μην αγχώνεσαι, εγώ εδώ θα μείνω. Δεν πάω πουθενά.
Check it out. Can you believe it? We are in Barrows. What's up, ladies? You see that? There's wild horses in this area. Oh! We're crazy. We love it. And sometimes they can get scared. In the beginning of the video, you saw the shepherd dogs. Yes, they got a little bit scared, but I yelled to them, and we didn't run because there was no space. The sheep was there and everything. So, but she got scared. Then we went to a village. If you see that episode, it's Barrows, Barros, if you want to see it. Very interesting. Then we went to a village and it was really steep. Like, I'm talking about extreme steep. And we have no other place to go. We didn't want to turn around and go back from where we came from. And so she got off the bike and she walked all the way down so she can feel more comfortable getting on the bike again. But that was really steep, so times like that, let them walk a little bit, or if it's the worst scenario, just turn around and go back. And the other thing is you have to tell them a couple of things after you start riding together, just in case for the worst scenario. The worst scenario is you might have to fall on the bike. It happened to us 3 times as long as we are together, with the bike steadying and with the uphill on a dirt road once. And I explained to her how to, if the bike falls on the side, what to do on that particular scenario. Okay, and in the 3 times we have this mishap. She did really good. We didn't get hurt, and of course was like the 2 times was the bike was like standing and fall on the side, and the 1 time was uphill on a dirt road, but very slow. I was going like on not even 5 miles per hour. Okay, so that will be another one to think about it and talk each other. And this is the reason we start looking for more protection equipment. And we have this emergency vest they have made lately, and the jackets they have made lately. I'm talking about the airbag vest and jackets. You should go on our playlist for how to and check out the videos. There's 2 videos right now, but I'm gonna be researching for more on that. So safety equipment is another thing. It's another recommendation. The older we get, the more we should be getting on the motorcycle, just to feel more comfortable for both of us. Okay, and the other thing is, let them enjoy the view. Stop and look around. Women, they love that. They love to see that the trip is very important, not the destination. Don't forget that. So you don't have to race, first of all. Okay, as you can see on the videos you see with us, we're going slow. These are back roads, country roads. Look, hairpin turns everywhere on this particular trip. There are thousands of them, and I'm not kidding. And let them enjoy the view. Do a lot of stops. Stop for coffee, stop to drink a little bit of water, stop to watch the river. Do stops to shoot a video, but do your stops. Very important, and it will relax you and your passenger. Okay, now we get to the weather, and as you can see on this video, there is thunderstorms ahead. So we have no choice because we have to reach our motel. And this is Italy. We're going to the Dolomites region. So me and Rose is not the first time we got in the rain, okay? But I have trained her, and she knows exactly what to do, okay? We have our rain gear. She knows how to put it on. We have done that before. She's very comfortable with her pants and the boots and everything, and she knows how to do everything, okay? So if it's the beginning of bad weather, because if you ride motorcycles, you're definitely going to hit rain, okay? You have to train them, each other, and I will recommend you get the same gear. So it's not just to look good, it's just it's been tested by both of you, so you know exactly what you're doing just in case it starts raining. So if you hit rain, you're very comfortable with that, and you both know what to do. Of course, you can slow down and everything, or you can also watch a video we have there, how to ride in the rain. But if you prepare, the secret word is you both prepare, you know what you're doing. Rider and passenger, okay, when the rain starts. So if you know what you're doing, if you have talked about it, if you have the right equipment, and you're both very comfortable to ride a little bit in the rain, all right? You don't have to ride all day in the rain. Take some cover, but if you have to ride like us here for another 2 hours, it's not a big deal. We know what we're doing. We have our emergency lights on, we have our rain gear on, and it's summertime, and we're very comfortable. until we reach our motel. Another thing I'm going to talk about it is, that's the next recommendation, it's intercoms. If you're riding tour up, then I have talked before about that, it's very important, get some kind of intercoms. And I would definitely recommend DMC or mesh communication. It's open communication, it's not like Bluetooth. Forget it about Bluetooth. Bluetooth is old. But in the worst scenario, use Bluetooth if you don't want to spend the money for DMC or mesh communication. But remember, mesh communication is your four eyes. Your passenger, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, it will warn you. Rose have warned me many times. Look, somebody's coming from your left. Then I haven't seen it. That's what DMC and mesh communication is. So that's my other recommendation to you right now. Get intercoms. You're both going to be very comfortable because it's an open conversation. It's like you have the person on front of you. All right. Okay, my next tip will be avoid big cities. And they're very comfortable when you're on a tour, only if you have to, of course, to see something. Like we went to see the pizza, we went to see a couple of towns, but that was about it. We did 3,000 kilometers in Italy and we enjoy it. We never have any problem. We actually found a country home in the end of the trip. If you want to go, definitely you really want to see the series of Greece to Italy, 26 episodes. And we found the best food, the best pizza, the best everything. Other people complain, they have stole things from the bikes, they have charged them too much, this and that. I mean, we have the best time in our life because we avoid big cities. And most of it, we use back roads and country roads. Women, they love that. We saw Tuscany. Everything in Tuscany on back roads. You're not going to see Tuscany on highways. All right. So this is my next tip. Use highways if you have to, and use back roads and country roads. Much more beautiful, and your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, is going to be much more happier. Okay, the next tip, you probably realize it, just go to beautiful places. Go to places that you're both going to enjoy. Don't waste your time. So plan the trip, okay? How to plan the trip, look our playlist, and you can see it. Look the playlist, the how-to, and you can find out how to plan a trip, just in case you don't know, but plan it. I plan the trip and keep us both happy. Very important, okay? Okay, the other thing is hang out with other women, other couples. They don't want to be alone. Don't go to a motorcycle club and they're all like guys. They're gonna feel uncomfortable. They might not tell you about it, but they're definitely gonna feel uncomfortable. And this is the reason we have created a group for couples here in our location. So that's another tip. Just hang out with other couples. Women, they like to talk each other. Okay, next tip is don't just motorcycle. Okay, do other activities. Do some boating. Do some snorkeling. Maybe some horseback riding. Okay, but don't just focus on motorcycle. They're gonna get bored eventually. All right. It's early in the morning. We have an unbelievable good sleep. This river was really relaxing. We have a cabin playlist. Check it out. And we hope we help you out a little bit and have a safe trip. Wherever you go, give us a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.